This video is about converting fractions to decimals. By the end of this video, you should be able to change fractions to decimals with denominators that are equal to 10, 100, or 1000. So let's have a look at how to convert. Fractions and decimals are two ways of writing the exact same thing. They are just parts of a whole. So things like a half can be written as 0.5 and a quarter can be written as 0.25 and so on. And if they're mixed numbers, then, well, the whole number is just before the decimal and the fraction part is after the decimal. So let's have a look at some things to look for when we're trying to convert fractions to decimals. The first thing is the denominator a 10, 100, or 1000? Can you easily change the denominator into a 10, 100, or 1000? And can you divide the denominator into the numerator? These are the three main ways of changing fractions into decimals. So this video is about whether or not the denominator is a 10, 100, 1000, and what do you do with that? So let's have a look. Here I've got three examples: 3 tenths, 4 hundredths, and 25 thousandths. And I want to look at how to change those into decimals. Well, remember that decimal place value chart from a few videos back? We're going to use that to help us to change this number into a decimal. 3 tenths means that we're going to be putting a 3 in the tenths column. We put a 0 in the ones column, making our decimal 0.3. 4 hundredths just means to put a 4 in the hundredths column and fill it with zeros in the ones and in the tens, making this number 0.04. And 25 thousandths, well, it'd be good if we could put 25 in the thousandths column, but we can only put one digit in each column. So that means that the 2 goes into the hundredths and the 5 stays in the thousandths, and we fill the previous digits with zeros to keep the place value, meaning that 25 thousandths is 0.025. So what should you write to remember this? Well, a good idea is to have a heading, converting fractions to decimals. We're going to add to this with future videos. Also, number one is the denominator, a 10, 100, or 1000, and then those three examples that we did. You don't have to draw another decimal place value chart if you have one in your book already, but just have the words use a place value chart to remind yourself how to do it. And that's it. So hopefully you can change fractions to decimals with denominators equal to 10, 100, or 1000. If not, make sure you ask some questions in class. Good luck.